Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and it's time for my client Louie's vlog. One of my advanced guys, and this is Emma's husband from Emma's Vlogs. And again, at this point, Louie is the longest term client I have. Okay, I've had him longer than anyone else currently on the roster. So with Louie, and notice I didn't throw the screenshot up, and by the way, he forgot to record in landscape. A lot of his months are hit or miss. In spite of that, we've gotten him to a very advanced level, and people say, "What do you mean?" We deal with some health issues. We particularly some absorption issues. Not going to go into all his details. He has a situation to where he cannot always absorb all the minerals and things in his diet. This creates some enormous recovery problems because he gets dietary deficiencies and dietary imbalances. And we get things like joint and tendon pain that get overwhelming. Now, in spite of that, we've still managed to get him to a 505 deadlift in the past. I think like a 425, 430 back squat, 350 bench, and a 225 standing press. Some of that you guys have seen footage of. Like, we've done that in spite of this over years. Okay? And when you guys have seen him in again, a tank top, he's a pretty jacked dude, at least 18-inch arms. But, you'd expect that. The guy can close grip 350 and standing press 225. He's not going to have tiny arms doing that stuff, plus the weighted chins. You guys have also seen him do reps with 2 plates on a weighted chin up. He's going to have some arms. But the reason I didn't throw the screenshot up is that we adjusted his workout a couple times through the week. We've been able to get him squatting again finally towards the end of the week. He can't quite bench right now because, again, we run into some tendon issues. He was able to do dumbbells on an incline, but he can't flat bench. I'm hoping to get him back on the flat bench in the next week or two because I want to get that 350 bench back. All right. And if he's one of those guys that would be benching close to 400 if we didn't have these things to work through. But you guys can see his stuff's pretty basic. It's at the moment 5-3-1 type training. This week it was kind of 2 overhead press days. And afterwards, what do we see? We see dumbbell rows, all right, some incline dumbbell presses, tricep press downs, and some dumbbell curls. All right, very bodybuilderish, but that's how a lot of my guys train, and I train like that. There's quite a bit of pump work. We do heavy work followed by pump work. He has a deadlift day, and his deadlift day was very simple this week. Is again trying to make it all work. I think he might have had some reverse hypers. He's supposed to do reverse hypers in here. He owns one, and he has one at the gym he goes to also. But again, we're just doing 5s right now on the 5-3-1 for him for this block. And again, boring but big on most of this stuff. So he does 5x10 back off work at 50% on his deadlifts, right? And I've got him working off a conservative training max. Like, you really gonna make me training max all 450? I'm like, yes. Yes, we're gonna do that, Louie. But overhead pressing and stuff went pretty good. I think for his best couple of 5-rep sets, because again, leaving some in the tank. He's not doing plus sets right now because, again, we're dealing with a little bit of recovery. We're just trying to get him built back up because he's missed some weeks of training. We're just building him back up. Just stuff like 155 for his 5s, 160. Right? We're not going crazy with it, and then he does 95 pounds for 5x10 after. Now he likes to still go heavy on those dumbbell presses and the rows and stuff. He's probably using 90s or 100s because, again, guy's a strong presser. Right? He's a strong presser, and I want to get him back to a point, and I'm hoping we're getting close because he's kind of going through a phase where he's getting well again, to where I can run him through a couple of blocks of actual programming for you guys in vlogs. In the meantime, you're just watching him train and lift, and this is just a little bit of rebuilding again after, a week or two of some detraining. And he gets in and trains when he can. Some of these times like this, he's getting in and working out once or twice a week still. But it's not enough to do vlogs. This week we got enough stuff to put in a vlog. So again, it's out of all my advanced lifters, he's one of those that it's gonna be hit or miss like this. But when he's on point and he is feeling good, we make massive gains. Again, as noted with some of the lifts you guys have seen, 350 close grip, 225 press. He's done up to 5x5 with 2 plates on a chin up. Pulled 505. When he's on point and he's feeling good and everything's working, we make great progress. And, of course, then he falls back a little bit. But I think that the take home here is that what we really see with an advanced lifter like Louie, who's put in the years, is that even when you go through some struggles, people go through injuries, they go through health problems. If you can build that monstrous base, you can keep 90% of it most of the time, bounce back, and still be good. And still be good, because at the end of the day, when we're going through these struggles with someone like him, look at his overall size and strength compared to the average guy going to the gym. Now, some people are going to be like, what's up with that butt wink? It's just his structure. There's not much you can do about it. I don't make a big deal about butt wink, by the way. If there's no pain, there's no pain. He hurts if he stops high. He has to squat ass to grass to be comfortable. If he stops high, it hurts his knees. See where we're going with this? It pushes his knees forward. They hurt. They get really inflamed, again, due to some issues with iron and stuff. But his back doesn't hurt from the butt wink when he goes ass to grass. So we do it. He likes to dance. Louie, he's a character. He's very outgoing. But it doesn't hurt, and we've built his low back up. We do tons of reverse hypers. We do a ton of stuff for his low back. He does up to 10 sets of reverse hypers every week. So his low back is strong. So the butt wink doesn't bother it, so no one cares. And again, this comes down to, again, people who don't know what they're talking about. Like, you literally will have coaches who freak out about butt wink. When you saw Kurt Kowalski having butt wink with 900 pounds. 900 pound squats. No one said anything, did they? Right? And he never got hurt. People make a big deal about nothing. And I'm not saying you shouldn't be concerned with it. Is that, does it hurt? Do you need to build your low back and abs up more to account for it? Probably so, if it's your structure. But people who have butt wink are going to have it if they go deep. It's not something you're going to stretch your way out of, and this has been my experience as a coach. So if you're concerned with it, then stop the range of motion short. But in his case, he can't. It hurts other stuff. But it doesn't hurt his low back because we built his low back up. So you know what? It doesn't matter. He's done over 400 pound squats this way. No pain, no problem. So we don't care. Stop listening to armchair experts who don't know how to coach. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.